Oh, indeed. Well, we do have one more sprinting event for the men, actually. It's the kilo time trial. That will come up after we have completed these 4 heats in the repechage. And here's heat 2. Sarah Orban, very much the favourite to go through here against Dahlia Palmer of Jamaica and Iza Asri. Sarah Orban, all things being equal, should go through here, Rochelle. Something would have to go quite badly wrong for her not to make it through to the next round.
Absolutely, but I do think there'll be a fight or a tactic from Asri, the Malaysian, wanting to try and mix it up and not just allow Sarah Orban to easily go through, but the speed difference between these 3 riders is quite significant. So we would imagine that Sarah Orban will easily go through, but let's see what the riders from Malaysia and Jamaica can do to stop that from happening.
So pressure on the shoulders of the Canadian rider Sarah Orban. She was in a really difficult first heat, actually, where 3 very strong riders were battling for just 2 places for automatic qualification, and she missed out. Takes her place in this repechage, but is the favourite to go through. Iza Asri, such a small figure for a sprinter. She really is physically so different from all the other women in this sprinters field. So heat 2 of the repechage is underway. Orban getting on the wheel of the Derny. Yeah. Asri slotting into the middle. Sorry, Rochelle. And Dahlia Palmer is the last rider in line.
Sarah Orban of Canada, she'll want to take the motorbike and stay out of trouble and just try and control this from the front. She'll know that the Malaysian Asri, she has a very good kick, so she'll just have to hold that speed high enough that she can't be jumped from behind. But I think she's in a good position. She'll be feeling confident about moving through to the next round. So one more lap behind the Derny as it increases its speed up to around 45 kilometres per hour.
Well, 8 riders have qualified already by rights for the second round. We already know that one other rider will join them, and that's Lauren Bell of Scotland, so 9 through. 3 more to be decided. And if Sarah Orban gets through this round, it'll be 3 Canadians in the second round of the Keirin competition. So the favourite on the front, waiting for the threat. Dahlia Palmer looks like she wants to get this done fairly soon, forcing Asri high on the banking, the Malaysian.
Yeah, well, that's playing into the hands of Sarah Orban. Having those 2 fight each other behind is a great situation for Sarah Orban.
Has them firmly under control, her rivals. Asri now just dropping off the wheel a little bit of the Jamaican, maybe to try and come with a rush. Dahlia Palmer almost up on the wheel and alongside Sarah Orban, but the Canadian has enough power just to pull away and to deny at this point the Jamaican any chance of getting round her. Orban, you feel, can kick again. Palmer right on the limit, but coming fast at the finish, and that was tight. Yeah. Very, very tight.
Fantastic ride from Palmer there. If the strength was there, the speed and endurance was there as well. It was just a lack of tactics. Had she have dropped off the wheel and run into the aerodynamic slipstream of Sarah Orban, she would have had more power coming off. And you can see she just sits wide. She sits wide and she pushes the wind the entire way around on the hip there, pushing the wind. She would have been better off just laying back, staying in the slipstream for a little bit longer and then giving all of her power to try and get around.
Nonetheless, a very strong finish from Dahlia Palmer and almost upsets Sarah Orban there. There wasn't too much in it, but Orban ultimately in control and going through.
Yeah, I'm not sure Sarah Orban would have expected such a threat coming there from the Jamaican.
Unfortunately, Palmer goes out of the competition, as does Iza Asri.